Hey everyone, it's Kayla from the Weekday Ninjas. So this week is Harry Potter quote week, and I actually have them all on my computer. So I'm going to set this up and just read them from my computer because that's going to be easiest, and I don't have all the books right now with me. So here we go. And I'm also going to say like done or next between each one, that way they won't all run together. I'll set it right there. Okay. I don't know who Maxine thinks she's kidding. If Hagrid's half giant, she definitely is. Big bones. The only thing that's got bigger bones than her is a dinosaur. Done. I don't go looking for trouble. Trouble usually finds me. Done. Okay, I'm not going to say done anymore because that's getting really old really fast. Are you insane? Of course I want to leave the Dursleys. Have you got a house? When can I move in? He was my mom and dad's best friend. He's a convicted murderer, but he's broken out of the wizard prison and he's on the run. He likes to keep in touch with me, though. Keep up with the news. Check if I'm happy. Brilliant. It's potions last thing on Friday. Snape won't have time to poison us all. Yeah, Quirrell was a great teacher. There was just that minor drawback of having Lord Voldemort sticking out of the back of his head. Harry, don't go picking a row with Malfoy. Don't forget he's a prefect now. He could make your life difficult, you know. Wow, I wonder what it's like to have a difficult life, Harry said sarcastically. How long have you been Big D, then? Said Harry. Shut it, snarled Darley, turning away from him. Cool name, Harry said, grinning. But you'll always be Ickle Diddykins to me. Shut your face. You don't tell Aunt Petunia to shut her face. What about Popkin and Dinky Diddykins? Can I use them? You can't give a Dementor the old one, too. Let's see. Thanks very much, Ernie, said Harry, taken aback. Ernie might be pompous on occasions like these, but Harry was in a mood to deeply appreciate a vote of confidence from somebody who was not wearing radishes in their ears. Cut it out, he said, firmly rubbing the scar as the pain reduced again. First sign of madness, talking to your own head, said a sly voice from an empty picture on the wall. This one, I like this one. You know your mother, Malfoy? The expression on her face, like she's got dung under her nose. She like that all the time, or just because you are with her? Dumbledore, will only be gone from the school when none are loyal to him. A lot of these I'm just skimming because they don't want to make this really, really too long. But my hand looks really big. Oh well. Okay. Warrington's aim so pathetic. I'd be more worried if he was aiming for the person next to me. She's Ron's sister, but she ditched Dean. She's still Ron's sister. I'm his best mate. That'll make it worse. If I talk to him first, he'd hit you. What if I don't care? He's your best mate. And the Death Eaters love me too, said Harry sarcastically. We'd be best pals if they didn't keep trying to do me in. There's no need to call me Sir, Professor. Okay, so what? Harry shouted. Don't you understand? If Snape gets hold of the stone, Voldemort's coming back. Haven't you heard what it's like for him when he's trying to take over? There won't be any Hogwarts to get expelled from. He'll flatten it, or turn it into the School of the Dark Arts. Losing points doesn't matter anymore, can't you see? Do you think he'll leave you and go for your family's alone if Gryffindor wins the House Cup? If I get caught before I can get the stone, well, I'll have to go back to the Dursleys and wait for Voldemort to find me. There. It's only better dying a bit later, and they would have, because I'm never going to go to the dark side. I'm going through that trapdoor tonight, and nothing you two say is going to stop me. Voldemort killed my parents, remember? This is Night Diddykins. That's what we call it when it goes dark like this. Albus Severus, you were named for the 2 best headmasters at Hogwarts. One of them was a Slytherin, and he was probably the bravest man I ever knew. Snape's Patronus was a doe, the same as my mother's, because he loved her for nearly all his life, and from the time they were children. You should have realized. Dee asked you to spare his life, didn't he? Okay, so that's all of them. Well, all of them, nearly. I just don't want this to be too long for me to upload, because I've had a really busy day. I've been out like for 6 or 7 or 8 hours or something like that, so I'm just kind of done right now. And my hair and everything else looks really, really weird because our house doesn't have air conditioning. So I always look like a sweaty mess. I'm a hot mess. So I will see you all later. I love you all. And for the last quote, always.